Immaculee Ilibagiza is a survivor of the Rwandan genocide. She survived by hiding in a bathroom for 3 months with 7 other women. She joins us from Orlando tonight. Immaculee, it's very good to have you with us. A co-worker of mine in those days, Jim Wooten, reported from the midst of the genocide, and he described the horror as the standard against which all tragedies will be measured in the future. How did you survive hidden in that bathroom?
I was hiding in a bathroom, and by the way, thank you so much for having me, especially on this special day. And I was in a bathroom for 3 months, a small bathroom, 3 by 4 feet, of a neighbor who was from the Hutu tribe, but as you know, not everyone was killing. There were many people who were trying to hide the Tutsis, but who were also not well looked at. So we spent 3 months in 3 by 4 feet, 8 people.
And he could have been killed for hiding you. Where did you find the courage and the strength through that ordeal?
You know, I found strength in prayer. I remember when I separated my parents, they sent me to hide, and I remember my dad said, it will be maybe 3-4 days. Just go to the neighbor. He's a good man. He will hide you. So I went there. As we were separating, he handed me the beads of the rosary. I come from a Catholic family. For the 3 months, I prayed morning until night. I couldn't understand.
What happened to him?
You know, he survived, and we separated 3 months later. We couldn't say much about where we were hiding until slowly people who have hid people became heroes in the country.
Now, Francis,
but he died a few years ago, long after the genocide. He was a hero in the country.
Now, France today, as I mentioned, decided to declassify documents pertaining to the Rwandan genocide. President Clinton back then apologized for U.S. inaction. How badly did the international community fail you and the whole country?
They really failed us. You know, you cannot bring back what happened, but they failed us. I mean, I remember when I was hiding in the bathroom where I just cried and thinking, I mean, there are embassies in the country. Where is the relationship stands if you are in trouble and then they put away? You know, and you are in this agony where you just feel you wish somebody can even say a word to defend you. And it was like, you know, the world failed us. And I hope we learn from Rwanda. That's what I can say.
After the genocide, there was a focus on healing and reconciliation. Have you managed to forgive the people that massacred so many of your fellow citizens and friends?
Yes, I did. I did, and believe me, I went through a lot of anger. I went through a lot of hatred. I mean, I remember when anger was like burning my skin. You know, you have fear, and anger is like your worst weapon that kill you. So it became a moment I realized you cannot compete with evil. You can do something about that, but these emotions I'm holding inside, it doesn't change anything more than changing me into a monster. So I reached a time when I realized, let go. Look at the people like Gandhi, people like Mandela. These people have suffered, but no matter what happened to them, they stand up for truth. They stand up for love, no matter how much they have been hated. So I was able to let go. Doesn't mean that I condone the wrong or I agree with the wrong that have been done, but you can't compete with evil. And I realized also that people are not evil. People do evil things, but people are capable to change. We know many people in the world who have done wrong, and years later, or even just a week later, you realize what you have done, and you change your mind. So I rather pray and especially speak and write, hoping that somebody can realize what they have done and really say, I wish I have not done that. I'm going to tell my children never to do what I have done. That's my prayer, that's my wish in my heart.
Well, I hope that wish comes true, although forgiveness must be very hard. And what's incredible is that after such tragedy, Rwanda is now hailed as an African success story. How far has the country come, and how did it happen?
You know, it's amazing. And I'm really saying this before my heart. I'm so proud. I remember we used to have like 2 universities in the country. We have more than 27 universities in the country today, 20 years later. I'm so proud of what the country has done. And I think it's because of the good leaders we have who really care about the country, but especially because of Rwandans, they have suffered. When you know you have gone through it, it's not a joke anymore. So I think every Rwandan who went through the genocide, I don't think they would ever wish to see what we have seen.